basically in this 350X video, run out, buy me one, and we're gonna rebuild the forks and the motor and tear. Then we're gonna take everything else apart, and then maybe in the next video we'll put it all back together. Maybe. But at least the motor's done for part one and the front end. So. Well, boys, we just got loaded up here at this first place. Same guy, 2 ATC 70s and this old Z50 back here. Not too bad. Now let's go get these 350Xs.
Yeah, I seen the 250R motor. Yeah, I seen them on some website. They got $4 grand. Good boy.
Nice. Well, dudes, they're projects, and one's only a frame, but 3 1986 ATC 350Xs, boys. Don't look. Nobody look. This sucker starts, but it smokes a little bit. 86 350X. Number one. This one starts and doesn't smoke. It needs a little bit more TLC. Another daggum 86. And then a whole 86 frame right here, dudes, for shit, I don't even know what for. Now, guys, got a couple ATC 70s here with this crap, and a Z50, and this bad boy Grizzly that starts and runs. So I plan on buying all new plastic for this, and the seat cover and a couple other things, a new tank, getting her going, and then when it sells, doing this one. This one's just gonna go out in the old pile out there, I guess, until this one's done. Then we'll jump on it. No sense in having 3 of them sitting around doing nothing with. So I'm gonna get to work on these. I'll probably ride this. It's got no brakes so far. Oh, you know what? It might have brakes. This is just broken. Heck, that might not be too bad. At least it's all there. It may fire up right now. Let me see. Nope, it's a piece of crap. I got a pretty good deal on them, guys. And I don't know, might go get some more stuff later on. I might buy from them. Depends. It really depends. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. These tires, dual beads. Y'all have heard of bead locks, but these are dual beads. They couldn't get the bead off, so they left it. Just cut it on both sides, and I got 2 beads. You're welcome. That's how they do it in Oklahoma. And yesterday, 350X parts starting to roll in. All this 350X stuff, dudes. We're gonna get after it. All right. For these fork rebuilds, we're gonna pull off this front brake and these forks and get this thing to where that we can get it on a bench and hopefully have the front end done today at least. Pull this top end off, guys. A whole lot of different stuff here, but I think we're gonna have no problem getting it off here and getting it down to a Pro Max so that they can punch it out for us. If you haven't been into one before, do yourself a favor so you don't have to call and ask some dipshit on Facebook. You know, you ain't got to bend over in a Facebook group and be like, asking questions that they're only going to be able to give you the wrong answer to, brother. Shoot, getting up in there, boys. Getting up in there. You know what else is weird? Look at this. Why is that sticking out of there like that? Well, good news is she wasn't starving for oil, fellas. Maybe that's why she is smoking. Dang, 350X. Disappointment. Big old disappointment. We got a lot more new parts coming in, all new plastics. Front, back, the sides, headlight bezel, the tank sides, new tank, carb kit, fork seals, fork bearings, banjo bolts, brake pads, oil filters, manual chain tensioner, Got some bark busters, new carrier, chain and sprockets, Y-skill, big bore piston, lots more parts for it. Waiting on lots of parts to come in, dude, so that we can finish this motor and get it all put back in, and then we can send it. The head, oh my goodness. Look at this piece of shit. Ooh, 350X action. Should be good to go. I don't know, I'm gonna go get this dropped off to get bored. So I dropped this 350X piston off to get or the cylinder and piston to get matched for a hone and a boring hone. Warrior jumped in the back of the truck at P.O.Box. Heck yeah, dude. Shoot, brand new, boys. What we got? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh shit, okay. Brand new front. Aluminum wheels, man. Boss Racing. New axle carrier, chain sprockets, handlebars. Guys, I'd love to rebuild every bike that we get. It just don't make sense. So this 350X, I got about $700 in. I don't mind spending $3,000 to get new plastic tires, motor, rebuild it, go all through it. It makes sense. $2,500 or so, it makes sense. I had a Banshee the other day. A lot of guys on Instagram asked me to rebuild it, told me I should rebuild it. I bought it for, let's say I bought it for $1,500. If I put $2,000 into it to make it nicer and rebuild the motor and get it looking appropriate, right? And then I turn around and I spend another $1,000 on the motor to get it running right. So I'm gonna have $4,000 in a bike that's only gonna bring $5,500. It's gonna make me the same $1,500 as if I don't work on it. And if I just sell it right away, only difference is I don't have to throw another $1,500 at it, and I don't have to wait 30 days, and I don't have to work on it. So guys, I wish I could rebuild them all for you. It don't make sense, but here you go. This one's gonna be pretty in-depth on this 350X, all new plastic, new tank, all the stuff we're redoing in here. Pretty much everything gonna be certified or new, guys, and we appreciate you dudes. Wish we could do it for you more often, but get up in there for this one. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Guys, I gotta kind of figure out what I'm gonna do here. I may end up using this swing arm, and the axle looks a lot nicer. But we'll see how the other one cleans up. We gotta get it taken all the way down. Dog. See that lip on that motherfucker? You think we just take it down, it'd be all right, or what? Pro Max Power Sports, look at that. Whew. Hit it with the whiskers, dude. Brand new oversized piston. We're going big bore on this one, dudes. What's up? I got a lot more coming.
A lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Is it gonna work?
Nope.
What are we doing though?
We're gonna polish it, I guess. The other one, right? Or just, I was gonna just sandblast it. I was gonna just leave it in the back of the truck, right? And then stop like around the corner from your house, unload it, drive over there. Just be like, hey dog, look at this cruise here from Decatur.
Hey bro, I sold my fucking drum and got this wheeling machine.
You know what I wanna do? I wanna put a regular seat on it so that you can ride it both ways. I just wanna get I have a set of pegs. I just wanna put the regular, put the regular pegs over on there with the seat though.
Same mofo made this that made that go-kart.
No, this guy was cooler, bro. Guess what? I got something else I'm trying to buy from him. That's fine.
Put something on there?
Nah, it'll be all right. I almost bolted to that. So guys, you're gonna need some Allens. What size you suppose that is? I guess first step would probably be wash this thing, but it's not in bad shape. We're gonna clean them all up individually.
HW6, whatever the fuck.
Hey, these are in pretty good shape, man.
Yeah, we're good shape.
So we're gonna pull the plug on them, drain them into here.
We'll put them in the box and scratch them up.
And you know what the worst thing is, guys? Honestly, the smell of fork fluid. That is some hoof smell. That's like you're at the what do you call it?
It's like kind of like bad rear diff oil.
It's like where you go and they're turning the cows into dog food.
Ugh,
That's what it smells like. You never been to like a Telework or ever drove by one that's like oh my God, dude. You could tell that there's old hoofs in this shit. I'm telling you.
Well, I know the smell like when you cut them. Oh my God.
When you cut what?
When you trim hooves.
Oh, horse's feet, yeah. You better get in there, boy. I wouldn't turn that. That's gonna strip, bro. Is it all the way in there? Take a drink off of it. Man, that's high quality H2O, boys. Oh, dude, right in your fucking vape pen. All right, well, now it's starting to stink. Oh, that stinks.
Ooh, look. Got a little in
Oh, there's some oil in there?
Oh, we got some doo-doo.
Oh, boy. Now you're starting to smell her.
Fuck you, that stinks.
Might as well just leave the end of it.
Pretty
You might want to wipe that off, bro.
Pretty nasty.
Just leave her sitting there in that bucket. Well, oh, she ain't drained yet. Oh, we'll just do it when we take it apart. Oh, this one's got a thicker. This one's more fudgier.
Yeah. It's not as much water.
Take that, take that, take that. And these forks are pretty stiff. And this is most of the stuff from the second one. So now we're gonna pull the bottom off and actually open them up, take them outside on the porch, clean the hell out of them, go from there. Really pulling that side bolt ain't super necessary.
It's like
It's too
bud.
thick.
But you got to take the top off, pull springs out.
We're gonna take it all apart
Check 'em out.
here in a minute and let this all drain, clean her up. So we're gonna pull the bottom of this one, do the same thing. All right, so pulled the cap. It's crunchy. You got one fork and then a bushing or what? Or a little
There's a washer in between them normally.
spacer, yeah. So guys, the old racers trick, a lot of these dudes, they used to go 50-50, spring water and grease. Well, it wasn't 50-50, I guess. It's more like 90-10. It's a 32-to-1 mix of grease and water. No wonder it was so clean, because it wouldn't mix with that grease. If it was oil, it'd have been...
Trying to keep it clean, dog. These are the forks off that back you ate shit on, probably.
No, they're laying over there. It's bits of shit, bro. I've got a fork over there that looks like a banana.
He died.
I've got a fork for one of these over there. It looks like a banana, bro.
These are like fucking, what do you call it? Factory Honda.
Oh yeah, Honda Racing, Honda line.
Like this is like,
And then you yank it. You got to yank it. You got to pull it. That's why David's here, so he could pull on these. And I have one that's big. I told him, look, hey, come here real quick.
damn.
I told him you could probably suck it straight.
Let's set that straight. Oh yeah.
Just lift it and bust the plastic steering wheel.
Now, we'll take it off and put something on it.
Just bounce up and down.
You can heat it. You got a handheld torch, don't you?
Yeah. If anything, if we bend it all the way up, I'll have more leg room. Like just, it's still. So once you get it all apart, clean them out. Oh, on the lower. I'm gonna go clean this lower. Then all the springs. Look at that, dude. Let's go get her cleaned up. Lots of different fluids in there, guys. Once we get all this cleaned up and set over here, we're gonna get it all laid out for you so you can see the entire in and outside of the fork. And then we'll show you how to put it back together, dudes. So guys, let's talk small parts cleaning. Ultrasonic cleaner, you can get that bad boy on eBay. It's a 10 liter, it's a good one. I've got some of this ultrasonic cleaning powder. Think of this as your sandpaper. You don't want to put too much of this in there, boys. You do not want to put too much of this in there because it is abrasive. Got the Zep Power Purple and some hot H2O. You want to get it hot first because this does have a heater in it, but you'll just be so far ahead if it's already hot. We're going to take all these brake parts right here and we're going to put them in there. We're going to boil them till they P.O.Box. Broil them, yeah. So, it's just a dash of this stuff now, boys. See? Sandy. That's plenty. That'd be plenty. Somebody's asking why I don't use this anymore. I use it. So I do the water next, then the Power Purple. That way I don't get bubbles everywhere or foam everywhere. So guys, here's what some of that inner goodness look like in them forks. That's some good stuff, boys. Some good stuff. I'm gonna pan this for some metal. We're gonna take it to the scrapyard. That's what tweakers do now.
Oh yeah.
They pan all their fucking fluids for metal and take it down to the
There's some
scrapyard.
copper in this, man. I know my bearings are going bad. There's at least 30 cents in there.
Ooh, that looks new. These are gonna be good, man.
I got to clean.
Hell yeah. We got all the springs here.
And clean up.
The wipes. There you go. Divots in them, see that? Now, if they're really dirty, you can't tell.
No, they're just covered in nothing.
Let's not forget, this goes between the small and the big spring.
Oh,
So guys, we're gonna get it all put back together.
no damping rods.
Once we get all this shit cleaned, we're gonna take the brake parts and put them in that ultrasonic cleaner. That way they can be working the whole time we're working. And David said he knows how to rebuild a brake caliper, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it all.
So we're gonna put these back in? You sure you can recertify
Clean
them?
them. Soak them in brake clean.
Soak them in brake clean. Yeah, get them, it'll thicken them up, get them back to, yeah, we gotta get them back to where that they're at the full, then you gotta just take some off. Ooh, she's putting out the watts. Dr. Watts. Yeah, that's high power, dudes. The greaser. Yeah. But it feels like greaser though.
Yeah.
That's greaser. You don't put degreaser in there, do you? Put some greaser in there.
Skin peeling.
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll get your exhaust top. I got the tip.
So we got her filled up, boys, with all the brake parts. Look at that. We'll drain it, put some fresh water in a minute, do it again, and we cleaned the parts before. So far on this fork rebuild for the 350X, we're up to 6 cans of brake clean. Don't be shy with the brake clean, boys. We went through about 5.5, 6 cans. So we're gonna get all this put back together. We got these new seals. I got them off of eBay. I'll put the link in the description. And I'll show you in the manual how it all goes back together. This is everything on one fork, except for the fluid. That's right there. You can also get this on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description. So you got your washer and bolt. Then you got another, I guess, auxiliary shitty drain there. And then all your pieces go in like this. But I just want to give you guys, if you need to know, if you're taking inventory on your forks there, and if you suspect somebody's been into them, it might be a good idea to take inventory on them. Because sometimes David came up to me to shake my hand yesterday, and he's like this, look, hey, shake my hand. It's like, all right, dude, forks are done. What is this? What is this? Forks are done. This was from a different job. Jump up there and get this off of eBay, boys. Everything you need to know. And there's going to be a time, believe it or not. This is why we try and teach you guys how to fix stuff instead of how to replace stuff or buy stuff. Like duct tape bushings will get you down the road when there's no part source, no internet, and there's no electricity. There's no electricity because it's apocalypse, or there's something like that. So just think, no electricity. And honestly, guys, you don't want to be the dude getting on Facebook asking questions to a bunch of people that don't know no more than you.
Because the first thing they're going to say is, oh, if you look at the tab, there's a tab up there where the manual's in there and you can print it out.
Yeah, they'll be like, look in the fucking topics.
Yeah.
But the point is that some guys may give you bad advice on purpose.
Yep, I don't ask for advice, I don't give any advice. Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like, honestly,
I figured
if you
it out,
wanted
they
the
figured it
answer
out.
and you didn't start with Google, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But
Don't use Google, use DuckDuckGo.
every bike we're getting up in,
Google's fake.
a manual will help you out. You can at least buy this manual on Google. But do it, and then you don't have to ask questions. Then you know the real answer from Honda. This is from John Q Honda, so you know it's legit. Fork seal driver, boys. Run on down to your hardware store, get you some 2-inch, 1.5 inch, 2.5 inch, some 3-inch. You'll have a whole set for less than, I don't know, what, $10? Get you 4-foot sticks each, have you a whole set for less than $20. You can paint it. This one I'm gonna paint, just gonna put a Time Machine sticker on it, and it's official. Oh, now I gotta sell fork seal drivers. I'm about to have to start making kits, boys. Never mind, forget what I said. Y'all go, if you look up fork seal driver kit on Google, they're about $200. So for the low price.
Time Machine Road, $59.99.
Yeah, and for $69, I'll send them to you if you pay me $75. You can either whack it with the hammer, or you could just push it in. David tried to get it stuck, but you just push the seal in, nice even pressure. Goes right in. You don't gouge up your seal. You don't gouge up your plastic. This is legitimate. You're welcome.
In the USA too.
Let's go, Brandon. There you go. I'll paint over everything but that. So 9.8 ounces we're putting in there. Yeah. Put my limp wiener in there, but I have to smash it and make it shrink a little bit. Yeah. Gotta stretch it like taffy. Stretch it out like taffy. It's like, remember Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah.
Just gotta pull on it real hard, get it stretched. So the fork fluid, guys, you're gonna need 2 bottles. And the Mix It Right cup, you want one. If you're a 2-stroke guy, you gotta have one of these. Unless you're just using weed eater freaking oil, and it would be nice. I don't math.
2,000, 20,000, 200.
I can read and write.
Some money.
I just don't like to read and write. Well, guys, don't buy these. Hey, I need to get a refund on this, man. It don't fit.
She's too loose.
It don't fit. Somebody done reamed her out. Getting our workspace tidied up. I got the Wisco piston kit, 81 and a half millimeter bore. So we're going big bore on this. I got the gaskets on eBay as well. I got a manual timing chain tensioner off of eBay. All this is going to go in the description. And I ran out to Promax Power Sports in Springtown, Texas, guys. If you're local and you need some boring or honing done, they can do it. I don't know if they insert cylinders or not, but I do know they'll bore it, they'll hone it. We're going to get this thing put together. I know a lot of you guys have your opinions on pistons and stuff, but I've never had a bad time with Wisco, so that's what I always like to use if it's something that we're taking and having a cylinder match to. So basically, if you don't know, get your piston first. After you check your cylinder out, if it's good, you get the size piston you want, you take them both, run them out to a place like Promax Power Sports, and they will take care of it for you. Hell, you could probably mail it to them if you wanted. I don't know. Give them a call. Lucas, we use this assembly oil. It's made from honeybees stuff. It's super sticky. And what that's going to do is keep all this oil, like you built a 2-stroke. If you don't start it soon or you don't relube the cylinder, gravity's going to take all that oil, and there ain't going to be a damn thing on them cylinder walls or on your piston. So you put this tacky stuff on there, like it says.
Somewhere where it's humid.
No moisture, it'll keep the moisture out, yep. So this stuff's nice and sticky, eliminates dry starts. We're gonna put the rings in there. We're gonna line them up with the piston nice and straight. We're gonna check our ring gap and make sure we're not gonna do any damage to these rings or the cylinder or the piston. Then we're gonna assemble it, dudes.
Put it on your dirty finger.
So you put it on your bird and just waller it around in there.
Put it on there.
I was gonna use mine, it wouldn't fit. This isn't a big board like I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be a big board. Oh no, it needs to go
line your grooves up.
Yep, line up a groove in the top there. And I got one shoe on that looks pretty good, but there you go, that's more like it. All right, then you just take your tool and you check that tiny gap right there. So guys, if you get a good piston kit, it'll come with directions. These all need to face different directions. And that's just what we've done here. So we're gonna take the assembly lube, we're gonna get it all over this wrist pin and this piston, and then we're going to install it in there, and then we're going to put the cylinder on and move on to the head work. The head doctor's in.
We're going to mill it, pour polish it.
He wants to.
We're going to go fuck Dylan up.
Oh, Dylan
on
wants
his
to
350. I want him to get a compression test on his. I already told him when he gets home, put his compression tester on it, hold it open, kick that bitch about 10 times and tell me what it reads.
He got to take his lever. He got to take this cable off, or it's not been telling shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to compare them.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah.
Dude, this is the high compression.
I would. That's the same one he put in
his.
his.
12.5 to 1. No.
It's a 10 and a half.
10 and a half. But it's got like little stuff on the top.
It's nice. Look, this is what your Papa talked about. His 350 with his pop-up pistons. That's the pop-up. It's a dome piston.
Yeah, pop
It's a
up
nitrous piston.
There you go.
You don't run your boost on this.
So we just take, I don't know what this was, but it's a deep tapered socket.
About 10.
Put it in the wrist pin, slide her right in. If you got enough jelly on her, she should go right in. And it did. Don't have to hammer it. If you ever do have to hammer it, brace it. Don't just go fucking beating.
Bam!
Don't go beating.
Mess those bushings up on the crank.
Just a little heat and beat. You want to heat the piston on one
For
side.
sure.
No, it's just cleaner than that. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not like that blue was. It's not like it's been super hot.
Like I didn't notice on my truck, but.
So this thing's been sitting, guys. We want to kind of just get a little bit of tacky in here. They'll get up in there for you. Need it.
I do it daily, dude. At work.
So we're trying here, guys, to do these by hand. I don't have the nails for it. I have this kit. Oh, it used to have a label on it. I'll put the link in the description. Basically, it's a piston ring compressor. You take this, put it around your piston, you squeeze it, compress all the rings. We push the cylinder down, pushes it off. We pull it right back out.
You just leave the ring compressor in the
Yeah, you leave it in there. It's a gasket. Dudes, this is like, this is seriously like having robot hands. Imagine you had this going, and then this, you just robot hands.
See, look, I mean, how genius is this? Like somebody took their needle nose and welded some things.
I mean, I'd love to say I did it, but I didn't.
Some weenie pincher.
Hey, watch it now. Watch it. Them look sharp if you do that. One good thing to do is clean this up real good and slap a little oil on her so you don't scratch up the side of your piston and stuff. That piston's pretty lubed up good. And then when you do it this way, if you want, you can install the piston and put it right on and never even have to worry about your rings move or nothing. So I'm gonna put it on, we'll see if it works. So to use this tool, guys, I'll put the link in the description on Amazon, or the Amazon link in the description. You just get these lined up in here. I'm going lefty right now.
Oh my God. Don't put them in the description, bro.
Hey, it's one-time use apparently. Look, it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
I got these Python. I can't.
It worked amazing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know it went right on.
Like butter. Just fell on.
And also, I'm just so strong with my left hand. I think we could tack that right back on. I mean, look at the welds on it. You remember how you're asking if something was blue? Look at how hot they got them welds.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's stainless. It don't take much to get the stainless blue.
Well, we can toss this one. Fortunately, what do you?
Pendejo.
All right, I guess we'll sink this cylinder down.
It's the easiest thing in the world to work on because it's not like wood. You just cut it and you just lost the wood. You can't have the wood back.
Oh, I know, metal. You can use it.
Keep adding metal.
Yeah, you can recycle.
Welding shit.
You seen the exhaust on TikTok he's talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
Time and chain guide. We'll get the other time and chain guide in here, guys. Whew. Let's see what we got. Here goes the bad news. Now here go the old stuff. Let's see. This is gonna be the fun part.
that 450 motor for Lewis.
You wish I'd rebuild the 450 for Lewis? I bet you do. I bet you do. Got the other guide in. We're checking on this valve clearance deal here because we see this and it looks funny. But then also the this is like the one facing the decompression cam. So we're just making sure that everything's pro pair. Nose. Damn, boys. Freesh. That's cream freesh. David's gonna do some machine work. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna put the head on. Yeah, that comes out if you want to just leave it. So, dudes, a little gasket maker for the tippy top. Keep all that dirt and stuff from getting in there, dudes. She's rebuilt. She's on time. We're about to adjust the valves and
Start it.
yeah, it's like a go-kart engine. 350X valve adjustment, guys. You get into these two, get the line matched up with the T. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but you'll be able to see it. So guys, you're gonna need a 10, an 8, and a set of feeler gauges that go down to at least 0.12 millimeters. We already did this exhaust side. They all go to 0.15. Now we're working on the intake side. Here, let me show them what you're doing there. You slide the feeler gauge in underneath.
And then it needs to be able to move. If it's that tight, it's too tight.
Yeah, buddy. So you basically loosen the lock nut and you spin the little square headed valve adjuster.
Turn it back that way.
Then you want to hold it with some pliers if you can.
Yeah.
It's not always possible.
Sometimes you can just back it off just enough that whenever you snug it up, it turns and puts it where it needs to be.
Hopefully.
Right there. A little too loose. A little loose.
That's pretty much it, guys. And make sure she's at top dead center. Like I said earlier, put your caps back on. Time to send it. So we got to run a new filter in it. Of course, new motor.
Look right here on that one.
Oh yeah, a little shiny. A little sheen on it.
That's our cam.
Yeah. A rocker. Both. That's fine. We're gonna clean all this out. You can get these on Amazon or eBay. I'll drop the link in the description, dudes. And they fit a lot of stuff. They not only fit the 350SX, it's the same for the Big Red, the 250SX, like your Honda 4-Tracks. All those. We're gonna clean all this funky oil out and put her together, dudes. It's all 350X right there. Just rebuilt the motor today. Boxes and boxes of stuff to put together. For this. Well, guys, we're about to get busy on this seat cover. Take me a 10 to all these. Get these undone. Get my seat off here. Well, guys, I've run these on about 4 30-minute cycles all day, pretty much. Same water. I haven't changed it. I see these hot dogs are done. That's hot. And we will see what we got. We're gonna soda blast this brake lever. Whew! Let's see what happens. So you got all this out of the yard?
Mm-hmm.
So you used a magnet?
Potting soil and cocaine.
Oh, okay.
Little
Little black pepper. Dude, so
the salt and pepper blast.
so you could use raw iron if you got enough dirt at your house. We're gonna do.
Yeah, we found those a magnet.
Look at that.
Out back.
Out back, yeah.
Well, they were...
Yeah, I know, dude. Seriously, we dug this one up. Dudes, your brake count. This is gonna be pretty neat shit. This is gonna church it up a little bit.
We got a Honda part honey hole we can't tell nobody about where we mine Honda parts out of.
Oh yeah, my butt. Boys, it's fucking hunting season. I didn't even realize it. Check this out. Oh my God, she's a specimen now. She's a mighty specimen. The wind's blowing. It's gonna be a long shot. Hopefully it don't affect it too much. Look at the size of them there, boy. I hate to do this to you, old bud. But sometimes, now I can't be playing no games. Hey, Op. Hey, look, Ops. Hey, Ops. Hey, I don't be fucking with no Ops. This is op-free zone, man. We cut the grass, no snakes. Do this, ever. He lucky my cat didn't find him. We got a new bezel with all our plastic. So we're gonna swap these headlights into it and see if we can make her work. Whew. Part 2's coming up next, guys. You're gonna have your full-blown reassembly of this deal. The motor's fully rebuilt. We've got a lot of this sandblasted, gotta finish the swing arm, but all this is gonna get painted. New wheels and tires. We're gonna fab up this exhaust that we've got here. Put all the plastic on, all the new parts. Get the brakes going and then send it, dudes. And we're gonna send it. So get up in there, boys. We appreciate you. Time Machine ATV's Instagram for more updates. Appreciate you guys watching. Lots more to come, guys. And get up in there. Subscribe, share to your friends. Show a video of this piece of crap coming. This ain't no joke, man. Look, check this out. You stand right back here. And she runs, dudes. She runs pretty much a wheelie monster. That's the torquiest thing. It's the torque to height ratio is all off, but it's a lot of fun to ride. Guys, get on Time Machine ATV's Instagram if you want a shot at buying that thing, because I threw it up. Got some of the gold parts done. Damn, boys. Huh? Not too damn bad.